Make I enter your motor, so you go take me on a super evening drive. Now DJ, I hear you tight there. Anytime you play, you make my soul come alive. I've been go look for you for your former street, but them say you don't pack go old school drive. Merits J, I do your way. Shebi we go play sports today. Akshegun Awolabi, as the matter be, Shegun go tell you point blank for Super FM, Super FM 93.3, Super FM. Them go inform you, them go influence you, them go inspire you. Super FM, number one family radio. Super FM, Super FM, they right to right there.
Oh baby, move up, move up. Oh baby.
Agbada don't hang for Babwaya. You know, say for Bono not draw. Na Egusi they call am.
Rasa, calm down. This is Ogbono and Agbada Paribo. No kind of follow us come this news station, I beg.
This is Comedy As of Assembly. We don't dey move.
Yes, so our dear fans and listeners, this one to officially inform us, hey, better station don't sign us for this transfer window.
Right now, our new base na Super 93.3 FM Port Harcourt. Our days and time remains the same every Friday morning from 8 poko for morning till 10 poko for morning.
For more information, follow us on all our social media handles. For Instagram, Comedy House of Assembly 1. And for Facebook, Comedy House of Assembly.
Same show.
Same time.
Same honorables.
Different station.
Oh baby, move up, move up. Oh baby.
Missing out on your favorite shows? Nah, we got you covered.
You can now download the Super FM Global app on your Google Play Store or iOS Store and enjoy the best of programs, news, sports, music, and lots more on Super FM Global app.
Stay up to date with your favorite shows and interact with your favorite OEPs on Super FM Global app. You're just a click away from a whole quality radio experience.
Super FM Global app. Be informed, be inspired, and be influenced.
Spread the news.
We know what you want and how you want it.
We are Super FM. Yeah!
All right, good to have you on the program. Good morning. Welcome back. Still the Super Breakfast Sports today on Super 93.3 FM Port Harcourt. We are your number one family lifestyle talk and urban radio station. My name is Obi Ivy. Quickly, let's look at the top stories today, at least some of these stories. Now, cooking gas price increases by 61%. You find this on the Punch newspaper today. It's quite unfortunate that the price of 12.5 kg of cooking gas rose by 61% to 9,906 naira in September 2022 from 6,165 naira as at September last year. And this was disclosed by the National Bureau of Statistics in its report on liquefied petroleum gas. Now, still speaking about gas issues, there is a report that Nigeria loses over 600 million naira from unreported or from misreported gas flaring annually. And it is just insane. It is insane. Now, INEC has released a report that Lagos, Kano, Kaduna, Rivers voters top INEC registration. The chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, yesterday announced that the voter registration had swollen by 93.5 million. So, I mean, the 93.5 million voters are, of course, the ones that will be hopefully voting for the candidates from all the parties. Of course, we know the big three parties are clearly the APC. At least it's been reported that these are the big three parties. Although some other parties are insisting, well, it's more than three. It's perhaps the big four or the big five or maybe the big six. But whatever the case, you know them. Now, a breakdown indicates that Lagos has 7.57%, Kano has 6.34%, Kaduna 4.65%, and Rivers 3.77%. So, I mean, it's a far cry, if you ask me, from the 7.57% of voters. And again, you will agree with me that it may have something to do with the population, but again, beyond that, it has quite a lot more to do with the number of people who actually went to get registered, people who were informed that registration was on, level of voter education, sensitization, and you just name it. And I think it has much more to do with that than the population of citizens in these big states. All right, quickly, because I am pressed for time and I need to give time for your comments. Alleged 109 billion naira fraud, EFCC rearraigns suspended AGF, Idris and others. And this is on the Vanguard newspaper. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, on Wednesday rearranged the suspended Accountant General of the Federation, Ahmed Idris, and 3 others over alleged 109.5 billion naira fraud in an FCT High Court, Maitama. And other defendants are Olusegun Akindele, Mohammed Usman, Gizawa Commodity Market and Exchange Limited. And they were first arraigned on July 22nd before a vacation judge, Justice Adeyemi Ajayi, on a 13-count charge bordering on misappropriation to the tune of 109.5 million. However, upon the resumption of the court, the case was transferred to Justice Yusuf Halilu. And they all pleaded not guilty to the charge. Of course, they're going to plead not guilty. All right, terror alert. Federal government and U.S. disagree on citizens' evacuation. Now, again, days after the terrorist attack or alerts given to Nigeria, the United States has gone on to also give an alert of alleged and suspected terrorist attack in South Africa. And again, the Nigerian government is saying we have it under control. In fact, there's a headline that says suspects have been arrested. And the federal government is disagreeing with the decision by the United States to evacuate her citizens from the Federal Capital Territory and, of course, from Nigeria. And they're saying all of that is happening because the United States is trying to embarrass, the Nigeria government or security forces. They're just doing that to embarrass the nation, saying, have they also predicted the next U.S. shooting? After all, there have been quite a number of shootings in the U.S. that have resulted in casualties, quite a number of those. And how come they're doing so well in giving intelligence reports for other countries, and they're not doing so good when it comes to their own countries? But some people will say, well, the circumstances are not the same. They're not the same. Some of these crimes, especially the shootings in the U.S., are perpetrated by individuals, you can say isolated cases, individuals who are quite, what's the word that I'm looking for? Unpredictable, mentally disturbed people who just act out of character in some cases. So it makes it difficult for them to predict it. But hey, should we be proud about it? Should we say, should we disregard the intelligence reports by the United States and the United Kingdom governments? Should we just push it aside and say we have it under control? Should we say they're doing it to embarrass us? Is that the angle? Is that the line we should be towing? Is that the reaction we should be having as a people? But again. All right, moving on. Experts react to CBN's plan to redesign the Naira. Now, the Buhari-led administration, and I might add President Muhammadu Buhari, has approved the redesign and printing of 200 Naira, 500, and 1,000 Naira notes. And it has sparked a lot of reactions. In fact, the Northern elders and the Northerners are saying it's a total waste of resources. You know how much it's going to cost to pay the people who are redesigning the Naira? Imagine what it costs to design a logo for the federal government. You remember how much it cost the last time? And then now they are, I mean, think about it, though. Experts are saying that it is a total waste of the country's resources. And this is not the first time. Again, there is a report that before now, President Muhammadu Buhari has redesigned how, he changed the currency in 1984 for the same reason that they are trying to discourage or trying to, frustrate counterfeiting and kidnappings and all of that. Now, they have stated that the president changed the national currency in 2022 for the same reason he did when he was the military head in 1984. Former lawmaker who gave this report, Shehu Sani, he disclosed this via his official Twitter account yesterday while reacting to the report and that the Central Bank of Nigeria is redesigning the nation's currency. And he wrote, he changed the national currency in 1984. He's changing the national currency in 2022 and for the same reason. Recall that the Central Bank, they're saying that, as I said, the 200, the 500, and the 1,000 naira notes will be affected by this same change. Now, what is the reason that they have given? They are trying to take control of the currency in circulation and the highest and the only highest denominations. All right, there's still more gist on this particular report, but I'd advise that you go grab your papers. I just took that one from the Vanguard. But onto the cable news, online betting, FRSC now deducting tax at transaction point, and operators get December 31 deadline. The Federal Inland Revenue Service says it has commenced the deduction of taxes at transaction points from online betting and gaming operators. And Johannes Oluwatobi Wojuola, Special Assistant on Media and Communications to the FRSC chairman, said this in a statement released yesterday. And he said the Muhammad Nani FRS chairman directed that the online gaming community must fully comply using the Sentinel National Payments Gateway. And the FRSC is automating the administration of tax on online gaming using this payment platform. And the statement reads, Sentinel National Payment Gateway is a transaction process system that enables integrated payment services providers to deduct taxes on transaction points and remit the tax deducted directly to the government's treasury. So everybody just know, those of you who are betting, that's the 411 as the latest gist. All right, FEC, okay, 17.4 billion naira for broadband infrastructure across 6 geopolitical zones. Read up on that one. I'm making a drive-by today. INEC identifies 23 officials involved in fake voter registration. And according to the chairman of INEC, he's saying that 40 times INEC officials tried to register fake citizens. They tried it 40 times. It's quite unfortunate. Remember that a few weeks ago I brought the report about some INEC officials who were caught trying to register people in Niger Republic and a few other places, and that sparked a lot of controversy. Well, that's that, and it's scary. It is quite scary to think that there may be people who are not Nigerians, who are not eligible to vote, who have now been registered, who are now being registered, and who are going to cast their votes in support of a political party that may not be deserving of victory, if you think about it. But again, we're hopeful. We're hopeful. Olisa Metu resigns from PDP, says he'll no longer participate in partisan politics. Moving on, go and read on this story. But let's go to River State News this morning. River State becoming a major supplier of medical personnel. Now, Governor Nyesom Wike has directed the River State Commissioner of Health and Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice to sign a new agreement with Pamo University of Medical Services for the training of river students in medicine and related fields. And the governor said the renewal of the agreement will enable Pamo University to continue to support the state to accelerate the production of the much-needed skilled medical manpower and professionals to service the healthcare system and enhance healthcare delivery in the state. All right, quickly, a recap of the stories. Nnamdi Kanu files 100 billion naira suit against the federal government over continued detention. And the court has said that Nnamdi Kanu should be paid 500 million naira, first of all, for all the inconveniences, and that they should return him to Kenya, where he was first picked up. Okay, moving on. No single person benefited. Senate is probing federal government's 774,000 job scheme. I mean, how do you create 774,000 job scheme or whatever it is and not one person benefited? This is according to the Senate. It is incredible. Flood disaster death toll increases to 612 according to the federal government. 40% of newly registered voters are students, says INEC. Interesting, don't you think? And independent marketers are saying fuel supply has improved, but we need consistent supplies. And they are blaming, suppliers for any delay or any setbacks when it comes to supply of PMS to homes and businesses. JAM has said they're warning universities against jumping academic sessions, and they said they have not cancelled any particular admission. They haven't cancelled it. Tinubu says it's over. He doesn't have anything against Osibajo and that he's ready to work with everybody. And Dele Momodu has told us here that if Governor Wike says that if Governor Wike slaps him on the one side, he's going to turn to the other side. Governor Wike is his main guy. That even though he told him about how the PDP primaries was going to turn out, and Governor Wike did not listen, but that, hey, I mean, he's still his guy any day, anytime. Governor Wike restates commitment to proper handover in 2023, and he made this comment while swearing in the 18 new commissioners. And we don't know who's going to be where, doing what, but hey, again. All right, and we will not be discouraged by court judgment. This is by the River State APC. And by the way, the All Progressives Congress's flag bearer, Pastor Architect Tonye Cole, has come forward to say, I will be your governor come May 2023. So calm down. Melembe. All right, these and more stories you will find on our social media this morning. So go over there. You see more stories that you can comment on. But in the meantime, you can drop a comment as well on the mobile app Super FM Global. Especially if it's your first time downloading the app, you get 1,000 naira airtime. You can drop a message for me on WhatsApp as well. 09059481021. But the phone lines, the call lines are 081-17431-021 and 070-5079-1021. Super FM Port Harcourt, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Comrade Jude. Welcome.
This is Comrade Jude. Let me quickly react on two headlines. First, I agree with the comments of the APC candidate that he will be the governor of Rivers State. It's total accepted because the man has shown the capacity and the intelligence and, all it takes that to be a governor. No matter the judgment, as I said yesterday, this judgment was just a kangaroo judgment. That will not last at the same of time. By next week, I think you are going to hear a decisive judgment from the appeal court that will scratch all these progressive arguments and lies that they have told the court. If the judge refused to listen, the evidence that was proven, but the judge, because of their plans and their being afraid to serve for a pure contest in election, and they decide to do whatever they do. But for us, we are not worried. We are working hard.
All right.
Who are moving around with cricket to get their voters card, and even in Eleba as well.
All right, thank you, Comrade Jude.
Just for the issue of the central bank, I think I support the changing of the currency. There are a lot of people who have naira in their houses, in the warehouse, and so on. They will from the bank to the bank. There's going to be the increased rate of naira in the bank. Now,
right.
That was because I think it's a record development for that.
All right.
appreciate you and God bless you.
Thank you and God bless you. Interesting angle. Good morning, Super FM Port Harcourt.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Comrade Tambari. Go ahead.
Yeah. I will be your governor come May 2029.
I know that one will interest you. Go ahead.
Obi, why is it that we are not sincere to ourselves?
Who is we now? Because me, I'm sincere to myself. I don't know who you're talking about.
I have to say this generally because it has also been happening in other affairs too. The reason why we keep confusing our people is that sometimes we lack to tell our people the truth. That is what is happening in APC. That a governor, Toyeko was in Classic FM, and I asked him, looking at the supporters, the magnitude of supporters that came out on Saturday to support Senator Magnus Abe for the 1 million man march, and with the level of decampees, people are decamping from his party. What gave him the impetus, the mindset, the courage that he can still make something out of this? He could not answer.
But you know that speaking about these decampees and everything that you're talking about, just the same way people are decamping from the APC onto whatever party, same way people are decamping from their other parties onto the onto the APC. So it's moving both ways.
That is for APC and PDP. Everybody is decamping from APC, PDP to SDP.
It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. And you don't have the statistics for that.
We are all aware with what is happening.
What is happening exactly?
What is happening is that people are defecting from APC and PDP. They are coming back to SDP.
A lot of people are decamping to other parties. Action Party, different parties are welcoming people. Okay, so you can't say everybody is going to one party.
Let's be sincere to ourselves now. In APC, a lot of people are defecting from APC to other political parties, which are even major persons that are recognized in the society. So in what way did we see and it's still giving the mindset to the people instead of telling the people what is really going on and how this thing is, so that they can know where they stand.
Okay, thank you so much. Good morning. Please let's keep our comments very brief, okay? And again, I know how these things can be, but let's just try and be direct when we're making comments. Good morning, Super FM Port Harcourt.
My sister, good morning.
Welcome, sir. Umo.
Yes, you are welcome.
Thank you.
My sister, I will become governor coming 2023.
Yes.
This river state belongs to PDP.
Okay.
Yes, because Joe Cole, I don't see him going anywhere. You should go and ask a mate, he should return his money to him. Because I don't see him going anywhere. If you not spend his money, let him carry the money, go and take care of his family. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Super FM Port Harcourt. Hello, good morning.
Yes, this is Emmanuel calling from Germany.
Emmanuel, welcome. Good to have you on the program.
Thank you. Our federal government, they want to resign our currency.
Yes, go ahead.
Because about some people now, their poverty rate don't even increase based on their line. Our president, they come to help us fight their line just to fight insecurity. He fight since 2015 up to today.
Mm-hmm.
In bad the line, just like that. In the own line. Upon that, if they kidnap one person, that one person they pay huge amount of money. Now they won't go resign our money so that maybe use them trace waiting. At the end of the day, people see they die for poverty. What made this man? Who bring this man for? Why God didn't create this man and to come become Nigerian president? No, the fact that Nigeria may even get through. That's why we focus on the fact that we only even concern Nigeria. That's why we improve. That's why we all improve them. Who bring this old man?
All right.
Maybe this man do come out too. Maybe this man just do lipstick.
Thank you so much for your comments. Okay, straight to my Facebook page right now so that I can check out the comments. And there are quite a number of those comments today. But one more call while I get that set up. Good morning.
Good morning, 93.3.
Yes, Super FM Port Harcourt. Go ahead, sir.
My name is Romanus. You're calling from
Romanus. Welcome. Go ahead, please.
Terror attack. Nigeria is agreeing with the U.S.
Yes.
Am I true?
Yes.
See Nigeria. The same person will never see something, no go believe. You see, when America says something, we're supposed to believe it. Because America are not small children, are not small things. As Nigeria just violated to say that it's not like that, like our man, Lai Mohammed. I know say it will happen. Even my way do here. If Nigeria don't take time, this is where America said them. And America wants to tell their citizens to vacate.
Yes.
It will holler. And when it holler, now who are we to blame? The government that put us in hungry now. Nobody feed it again. Nobody feed drive for night again. Reach where you go get your money. The government don't say they disagree. Okay, let's watch it now and see the outcome of it.
All right.
The man is from Port Harcourt.
Thank you and God bless you. Dikia says, finish your court case first before you can talk about being our governor. And that's in response to the comment by the architect, Tony Cole, saying he's going to be the governor come 2023. Monday Bako says, I will be your governor, still responding. Good morning, OBIV. I don't know why they are playing with the destiny of the younger politicians following them. Tony Cole knows that he'll not be governor of River State because it's clear we don't need soothsayers in this matter. Okay, it's a very long comment, but I thank you very much. Koate Magnus says, we will not be discouraged by court judgment. Rivers APC Antonio Cole saying he's going to be governor is laughable. The affliction befalling APC Rivers for the second time is as a result of leadership not learning from past mistakes. Building something on nothing has no place in our modern day politics, hence the nullification of all their candidates. Well, the way forward is to be smart. All right, we'll see about that. Thank you. Alex Donald says the best way to avert this type of ugly situation in the future is to do what Senator Magnus Abe said he will do. Okay, they've come at me again. Emmanuel Chimenem says Rivers APC are known for self-deceit. Saying that they are not discouraged by the court judgment is a lie they are using to keep diminishing supporters. All right, thank you for that comment this morning. All right, quickly on Facebook, why does Nigerian government have to disagree with U.S. on security alert? Information maybe federal government is aware of what U.S. is talking about. Nigerians be wise. Factor from Port Harcourt, thank you for your comment. Good morning, my sister. Tony Cole saying he will be our governor come 2023. Why APC is like this now? Is it not the same thing that happened in 2019? My face. Okay. Thank you very much. Sarah Barry says, I have nothing. I forgiving Osibajo will work together. This is the kind of leadership Nigeria needs at this point in time. A president that plays politics without bitterness. This is another political score mark for the presidential candidate of APC. Nigeria will succeed and do better with Tinubu as president. All right, thank you for your comments. Let me quickly check on the mobile app if I do have comments there. All right, I do, as it turns out. Harrison Kingsley says, good morning, Obi. Kingsley Harrison, writing from Favourland Estate, Ubiakpo. President Muhammadu Buhari, let's see, approves the redesign of Nigerian currency. I laughed. Total waste of the country's resources. As a matter of national urgency, we are having our cities flooded with no significant support from the government for the displaced persons. Even the cost of food has skyrocketed due to the flood effect over our farmlands. Okay, thank you very much. It's a very long comment, but I appreciate it. Emmanuel Demois says, good morning, Obi. I just downloaded the app. Oh, that's great. Thank you so much. Praise Oyibo says, good morning, Obi. The federal government approving the redesigning of the Naira is just a case of misplaced priority. And he says, okay, it's, let's see. Someone whose house is on fire is busy chasing mice. Does the redesigning increase the value of the Naira and put an end to inflation? Question mark. All right, Charles Baridilo, thank you for downloading the app. I see you. Many thanks indeed. Okay, that's it. I have to go so that Earn for Life can come your way this morning. But I think I should just take one last call. Let's see, which call am I taking now? Good morning, Super FM Port Harcourt.
Good morning, the very distinguished.
Good morning. Welcome, Temple Okere.
Yes, I celebrate you. The very distinguished here. The redesigning of the Naira, does it add anything to us? Or is it going to strengthen the value of Naira note? Is it going to strengthen it? Does it?
I don't have the answers.
Federal government. They should stop wasting our taxpayers' money. And Tonyaku telling me that he's going to become our governor 2023. Very distinguished, are you listening to me?
Very well.
Please permit me to wake him up this morning.
I'm sure he's awake.
Because he's sleeping. Tell him to wake up.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Temple Okere. You know, they say if a blind man tells you that he's going to stone you, check well, you don't match stone for ground. Or maybe it's just what everybody, maybe it may be that, but again, same thing Senator Magnus Abe is saying, same thing Chief Dumolulu Briggs is saying, same thing many other candidates are saying. The only person who we have not heard him say anything is the PDP candidate we have not heard him. It's not that he has not said, maybe he has said, but we have not heard him say via any social media or any media whatsoever. We are hoping that we will quote him as saying something. But again, it may just be what everybody is saying to boost morale. You know how they say morale high. Anyways, Earn for Life coming your way right now. Thank you for staying with me. I apologize that we don't have so much time for the review this morning, but keep your comments coming on the social media page. I'm going to be responding as well via the mobile app. Thank you. My name is Obi Ivy. The Breakfast Show, Super Breakfast Show continues. And I'm going to be having Solomon Leno, the spokesperson of the Rivers State Civil Society organizations. He will join me in the studio. We're going to have quite a plethora of conversations, but we're focusing today on the fact that the United States government is considering investing in the Rivers State Cardiovascular Hospital. We'll look at that, and we'll look at quite a number of issues. Stay with us. You can watch live on social media because we're streaming live on Facebook, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and the mobile app. So you can just click on it, live stream, watch now, and it'll take you straight to the part where you can watch us via Twitch. But thank you. Stick around. Do not go anywhere. I'll be back after this.
When other stations show up, we simply square up and leave.
Okay, I'm in.
Super FM Port Harcourt.